Hello folks, this is me again. Just wanted to do a quick what's spinning video. There is an ulterior motive. It's quite bright sunlight at the moment. It's 10:45 in the AM here, but I've got a feeling we'll get some rain later and the light's going to go. Plus the fact I've got a pile of CDs and I don't fancy leaving them on my window ledge because they might fall off and break all the cases. So I thought I'd do this video and upload it a couple of days later. What I've decided not to do anymore, because of what's happening in the world, is buy any more records or CDs. I just feel sorry for the poor people that have to work, and I should wait till it's over and then start buying again. And it's just not right to me. I just feel very sorry for these poor people that work in these warehouses. And they should be at home with their families really, but some of them are going out to work, so that's a conscious decision I've made. But I'm going to show a few CDs that I've been spinning. Sorry about the glare, but this is about the best you're going to get, especially on my face. The t-shirts, a Guar t-shirt courtesy of Greg Blackmore Rules, really nice, thanks Greg. I've wearing that today, great t-shirt. But talking to Greg, he sent me this CD. This is the first Van Halen, and I'm not going to beat about the bush. I've never ever been a fan of Van Halen, and nothing I've heard of this CD will ever make me go out and buy one of their records, unfortunately. Eddie Van Halen's alright, his guitar work, but it's just Dave Lee Roth's vocals I can't stand. I've never been a fan of Dave Lee Roth. I've got a couple of records just to see what he's like, and I'll give it a 3 out of 10, but I don't want to upset any Van Halen fans, so I'll move on. Because I know a lot of people do like them, but to me, I'm sorry, but it's just not my bag, I'm afraid. The next CD that's been getting a lot of work at the moment, a lot of play, is this one, Iron Maiden. The reason why, it's a real dead one, and it's definitely not dead, it's a cracking CD. I like the Prowler, great track, and that's the track listing at the back. It was the 92-93 this was taken from, when I went to see him, when Bruce Dickinson left. Jürgen Allman, check out his channel folks. I've just been watching a couple of his videos, and he was on that tour as well, but I think it was 93 that Dickinson left. And yeah, you get a lot of the tracks on this CD, but I've been listening to quite a lot of Iron Maiden lately. I've been listening to a lot of Judas Priest as well, but I'm not showing that because I've shown them to death just recently, so I've given them a rest. But I've been playing a lot of other stuff as well. But the next one I've been giving a good airtime. I've shown this before. This is Dio. If you ever see this one, buy it. It's a cracker. Basically, it's one of I think there was two. I've got 2 tributes to Ronnie James Dio. But you got stuff like Anthrax doing Neon Nights. It's the only real Anthrax record I liked. And you got Jack Black and Tenacious D doing The Last Line, which is not bad. But yeah, some cracking stuff on there. And Greg again recommended this one. You got Rob Halford and all the people that know him just singing the song. Very tastefully done as well. But there's a great man there as well. Great man himself. But yeah, amazing record. The next one, again, Greg sent me, I've listened to. The second Vixen album, I think this was 1990. Or, yeah, about that. Cracking record. Amazing, some cracking stuff on this one. Haven't been off the stop playing it. Brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. The next one I've spun. If you're into bands like Rush, you'll love this. The lead singer sounds a bit like Geddy Lee, and it's just an awesome CD. Well mixed, the production's second to none. The songs are amazing. I like the keyboards and the guitar relationship, that's good as well. A lot of people don't like keyboards in heavy metal, but I do. So yeah, I really like that one. It is Christian metal or Christian rock or whatever you want to call it. It's a cracking record. And it's on one of these CDs. It's made out of gold. Well, I'm not saying it's not gold because melting down, but it's gold plated or whatever, or gold whatever, and it's supposed to last longer than the silver ones. Scott Waters, he actually got mentioned on there. I know he did the cover art for this. But you actually see our Scott look There he is, look. Yeah, it's here somewhere. Yeah, Scott Waters. There he is, look. Man, that's the ultimate of fame when you get mentioned on CD covers. Don't come better than that in life. I think Greg the Egg's been mentioned on a few as well, but he stays quiet about that one. I think he did backing vocals for a few as well. But yeah, that's the cover look. Absolutely brilliant. You get a collage. And yeah, awesome. All got better haircuts than me. Even the Tiger look. Just a killer cover that is. But yeah, an awesome CD. One band I have been having a bit of a fest over is one of my favourite bands of all time. This is Savatage. This record's a killer record. It's a concept album, but I'm not going into the story. Google it. It's to do with Sarajevo. I'll try again. Sarajevo, which was formerly Yugoslavia. Now, it's very poignant with me because a member of my family went to Yugoslavia, and when it was called Yugoslavia, and the people he stayed with were sadly killed, and you know, the war like. But so this record's really poignant with me. It's a killer album, and I've got this one off Metal Mickey for the collection. But that's what you get. It's this story about love and all this stuff through what's the word I'm looking through, conflict and that. It's an amazing story. Just Google it. The second one I've been listening to, I think this is one of these compilation albums that start at the very beginning with Sirens and goes through a couple of records off each of the albums. It's got Gutter Ballet and When the Crowds Are Gone. I've had this on a lot. I just love it. It's just an amazing record, and I've got anything with Hail to the Mountain King on is awesome. Their two best albums were The Mountain King and Gutter. I prefer Gutter out of the two, but Hall of the Mountain King's an absolutely phenomenal record. But out of the two, I'll take Gutter Ballet, I'm afraid. But this is a killer record. I've had it quite a while now, but it saves me getting the main collection out, so I just play it off comps. But that's what you get for your money. Just fantastic stuff. The next one I've been giving a load of attention to. I'll do this one first because I'm going to spend a lot more time on the next one. This is this band. This is from Germany, and it's called Victory. Now, I must admit, I like the first track. A couple of Duff tracks on it, and I thought it was going to be one of these albums of trade. But it picked up really, really well, and I've listened to it 2 or 3 times now. It's absolutely killer album, absolutely amazing, and I fell in love with it. But it took me a play or so just to get into it. I mean, the first record track's good, but it's just got a couple of tracks that are a bit weak. Then the rest of it's brilliant. Can't recommend it enough if you haven't discovered it yet. And wow, it's just mind-blowingly good. Now, the last record, I was supposed to see it next week because it's my birthday, and I think it was next Thursday. That was my birthday present to myself, because Phil Campbell's backing him up out of ex-Motorhead, and he's got a band now, but I'm not saying what it is, just Google that one. And that was Michael Schenker, but unfortunately it's been cancelled now to December. And I've been playing this record a lot. And you got Save Yourself, Robin McCauley. What it is he obviously does all the guitars, but he's got lead singers and stuff like that. I've got to be a couple of the songs I didn't like, but a lot of them were amazing. It's got Tim Ripper Owens doing War Pig. That was phenomenal. And it's got Save Yourself, Greg, with Robin McCauley. And this is a fantastic record. Absolutely, really, really enjoyed it. You've got your Doctor's Doctor on it. That's like the instrumental version of it. Then you've got one with Jeff Scott Soto. You've got Sebastian Bach doing it on this one. Paul Diano doing Hair of the Dog. Gary Barden. You're spoiled for choice, really. You got just brilliant. All Shook Up was a bit dubious. But apart from that, it was just a cracking album. And I was going to get all my Schenker albums out and play them just to prepare myself for the concert next week. But apparently it's going to happen in December now.